So guys, I'm still in Jefferson, Texas. This is the Costume Jeweler. I am now going into the Old Mill Antique Mall in Jefferson, Texas. It is over a 20,000 square foot space full of old antiques. It used to be the old Wharf site from 1845 until 1905. So let's go in here and see what they have. Beautiful cameos.
So we'll see what happens for the week. My mom went to see my aunt, and she was going to 85. Yes. What?
Oh, that all stuff that I had. Oh, Michelle told me to do it for like $65, you know? And I'm like, let's see what happens.
One of the jewelry cases here as you walk in the door.
If you do any cash, it's 90 cents over, because mom didn't close it out last night.
Oh, okay.
So I went ahead and closed it out a minute ago. But if you do any cash, close it out.
You do it, hey, let me tell you, you got the great weather for it. Another month from now, you'll be wanting to wear your Daisy Dukes, one of those personal fans, and it'll get very hot.
Very nice tiger eye and stone bracelet. Here is a, I don't know if this is sterling or not. It might be pewter. Turquoise bracelet. The detail of it is really great. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit better for clarity. And same on this one. I don't know if it's turquoise. I mean, it's like abalone shell. But I don't know if it is sterling. But I do have a way of cleaning silver jewelry really well and easy and quick. And that will be something that I will do a show on in the future of how to clean silver, gold, any type of metal, whether it be precious metal or not. But this is a really pretty bracelet. These are interesting cufflinks. They're not Kendra Scott, they're just using, of course, the Kendra Scott holder. So 15, 10, 8, 15, 25, 33, 43, 45, 48, 53, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61, 10% off of that's $60. The detail on this bracelet is fantastic.
You bring him over here.
Yeah, I
I
will.
get a good light.
Here's a beautiful Native American turquoise Navajo type belt buckle. If you can see that. See if I can zoom back.
Great day to come to the mill. The weather was perfect.
As you can see from the video, This place is huge. The awesome thing about this place too is that in the nighttime, when they're having the ghost tours, they will have this place open at night and you walk through it in the dark. I've done that before and I've heard things in here. As you can see, there's just a ton of stuff in here. And there's so much stuff that I am not going to show you everything. Obviously, that's going to be too much. But if I see things that are unique and interesting, I am definitely going to give you an up-close look through video. Oh, that's a puzzle piece. Picture. Love this coat hanger. May have to make one of those myself. I've got a lot of these type of shoes. I forget what these are called, but they would make, they're industrial pieces. They've hung these up on the walls, but it would make great, interesting shelves. Here's a noble wood art set. I actually found a 3-piece set of these at a thrift store last week that I will not be reselling, but I will put them in my home. Antique vintage bouncy elephant. Kangaroo sponge holder, probably 1950s. This place is just packed full. The cookie balloon. Cookie jar. This is just an old building. Right now the temperature in Texas is really good. There's no air conditioning in this building. In the summertime, they will just have a fan going. So right now is a good time to get out and visit this antique store, because in the summertime, when it's 100 degrees in Texas, it gets mighty hot. So you would be in this store and out of it probably pretty quick in the summer. Here's some leather fur gloves. Some more jewelry, which you guys know the costume jeweler likes to find jewelry when I'm out searching around, but I also like to share with y'all other things that I may run upon in the antique stores and the thrift stores, and not just always jewelry. That way it leaves something interesting for you guys. I know not everyone wants to see jewelry, even though that is what I like to find and sell. It looks kind of like a small version of a powder horn necklace. Colorful polished rock necklace. Great old antique picture. Old beveled mirror. One of my favorite things is old beveled mirrors, especially if you're doing a wall grouping. So I'm going to get through this store probably a little quicker than what I've been doing. I am trying to hit some other antique stores here in Jefferson, Texas before they close. There's just so many great things this town has to offer. I may take you guys looking at some old vintage homes around here. About every home in Jefferson, Texas is on a historical registry for the state of Texas. So driving around here, there's tons of those homes too, so that would probably be a 30-minute video, if not an hour. But if you're anywhere close to Texas or passing through Jefferson, Texas, you've really got to stop at this town and plan for a weekend or couple day visit. It's definitely stepping back in time. Late 1800s sideboard. I have one in my home that has colored glass. I'll have to share with you guys at some point. It looks like the bottom of a bottle, but I have one in my home that was made in the late 1800s, but it's from Italy. Very pretty lamp. Use indoor, outdoor. This china cabinet is only $250. Somebody's going to be lucky to get a hold of this one. That's a good deal. Cookie kettle. This is awesome. Gold lettering, black cast iron. Only $32. Very one of a kind cookie jar. I love photos of wildlife, oil paintings. Oak cabinets. Never heard of this kind of powder. Blue transferware vase. I definitely don't want to drop this one. Just sitting up on a shelf. It is $450. Haven't had any luck finding any more jewelry so far, but definitely a little bit of everything else in here. Angle oak shelf carved. Orange chandelier styled light. Ooh. Wonder if we'll see any ghosts in here during the daytime and not just at night during the haunted ghost tour. Well, I'm about to end my time in this thrift or antique store, and I wanted to show you real quick this old cast iron stove. It's called the South Bend Malibu. Look at that old temperature gauge. Let me see if I can zoom in better on that, because I think some of these old temperature gauges and old things like that always have some great artwork to them. There you go. This one's not too super expensive. Look at the price on this antique item. It's only $10,000. And last, before I close out this antique store, here are your supers. Your vintage soup bowls. You can also hang your rings in their ears, or at least hers. Okay, now on to the next antique store in Jefferson, Texas. There are several more to look at. So it's 3 p.m. and we're trying to go through these because we're going to go back to the Jefferson Hotel and look once again at some other rooms that they did not have ready to see how they are eclectically decorated.